Greetings, Keishlings, Keishan Prime here with my live reaction of Seven Deadly Sins, Chapter 303. What is the title? Everyone will be your strength. Ah, yes, with the majority of the sins minus Bond and side allies as... Damn it, they didn't include Hawk in this. Why? But you got Elizabeth and, Hawk there as well. So, I still don't understand what happened to King. Did he use up so much power that he reverted to his little tiny wing form? Because I didn't notice that at all last chapter for some reason. I think I was just so focused on everything else. Let's see, what does it say on the side? Through gather the seven deadly sins, dive into the captain's heart. Those emotions will be the power to take down the Demon King. I do not like that font. It runs together on me. They who have already committed their deadly sins, fear not the judgment of God. Alrighty. I do like how that Escanor's like, yeah! in the background. Okay. Elizabeth, you're here too? But how? Why? Am I dreaming right now? No. This is no dream. We're here in the flesh, or more accurately, in our spirit forms. This is what I was talking about last chapter, is that if the Demon King, because that we know this is like the spirit world, and if your soul or whatever leaves your body, it's basically a lifeless husk. So, like, the Demon King's original body is, like, somewhere in purgatory, so you could maybe get rid of it. Maybe. And then if he ever had to retreat Meliodas' body, he would eventually not be able to go anywhere else. Because, like, you have to be able to synchronize with the body. Or so the Goddess Clan would have us believe. And I started wondering about the sins in the last chapter, so it's like, oh crap, their bodies are just out there in the open right now while they're communing with Meliodas. And if the Demon King can, like, control Meliodas' body enough to, like, just get a decent stab in, and then he focuses on the fight, and then by the time they get out, their bodies are dead. And then it's like, crap, where do we go? What do we do? Huh? Merlin, you got an idea here. But anyway, that's just my random theory of what's going on. Or what could happen, worst case scenario. Are we dreaming? Is that really you, Captain? Aw, Escanor. Captain, it's really our captain. Oh, yeah. Bond is still out there fighting for you. So don't give up, Meliodas. All of us will be your strength. Okay, to know this is truly Meliodas, when is he going to cop a feel of Elizabeth's boobs? Because it was brought up during the last Borhat's podcast that it's like this mental Meliodas, the emo Otis as I call him, does not know of Goddess Elizabeth at this point, so he, like, because that was the reason why in the last chapter, like, it was a pretty older version of Elizabeth. Like, she still had her bang over her eye and everything, and, earlier in the series, so it's like, he doesn't know what's going on outside really at all, and that she's probably almost out of time or anything, so, yeah. Elizabeth, the seven deadly sins? How? What are they doing here? This is the world of the captain's heart, so we cannot directly interfere here. That's why we all came to tell the captain our What is the matter, Gather? He cut off. Shh. Oh. Oh, they're having a nice little hug. Read between the lines. Oh. Emo Otis and Elizabeth are hugging. Nishishi. I look older, don't I? I spent 1,000 years over in purgatory after all. I love you. Aww. So that's the reason why... No, that doesn't even... Well, I guess it... No, that doesn't make sense, does it? Because is he just talking about his emotions aging 1,000 years, or the body? Because the body was not in purgatory. So is it supposed to be like a form of like emotional growth? Is what happened to him? Oh crap, here comes Kingy. Not our good Kingy, evil demon Kingy. And he coming in with an overhead slash. Be gone! And oh, did Diane block for them? Knocked his ass back. I thought they couldn't interfere. But that kind of looks like a slash. But it's hard to tell. I mean, Meliodas should be the only one that should be able to do really anything. But, oh, he's got some blood coming out of... Wait, those are holes that weren't there before, were there? You did this to me. What is that power? Their existence and their memories have given me strength. Okay, so what? He's freaking done the, like, sage balls from, I forget what they're actually called, but that's what an easy way to refer to them. Remember the balls that, like, the Sage of Six Paths and Naruto eventually had, that just kind of floated around? They would form weapons and stuff. This is kind of what I'm looking like. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Okay, so one for each of his comrades, I assume. And they're just kind of floating there outside the reach of his hand. And, you no longer have any chance of winning. So that's what punctured the Demon King. Okay, and outside, he's screaming, "Gah!" Which maybe will give Bond the chance to escape. Oh, he's throwing Bond. Never mind. Me? No chance of winning? Okay, he's kind of gasping and whatnot. In that case. Oh. Gelther is doing something. Oh, wait, this is on the outside. Excuse me. So Gelther did something to, I guess, protect their bodies, because there's like an aura around them. And, Escanor is just hugging on to Merlin, because they had to get in close to do it. And you got Hendy in the background, because he's like, I guess I'm not included in that family reunion. But it's fine, it's fine. I'll sever the source of your power. See, exactly what I said was going to happen. Yeah. We'll never allow that. Oh. Okay. Well, damn. Ludashell ain't looking so good. He's lost at least a wing. Or it's basically disconnected at this point. And Mal, of course, is still there. We'll never allow that. Holy defend us. The likes of the archangels dare raise your swords against a god? Well, you are their arch nemesis, really. So, why wouldn't they? I mean, if they could destroy every other member of the Demon Clan, what are they supposed to do when they get to you? Not do anything? You know? It's like, that kind of defeats the purpose, because the same thing goes for the Goddess Clan. If, like, the demons slaughtered all of the Goddess Clan, and then what? Do they just leave the Supreme Deity alone because they're gods? This is stupid. Sworn enemy is sworn enemy. You kill them all. If you're so inclined. Or at least get rid of the problematic ones. Ooh. He doing some swirlies with those long, stretchy arms. Is it... Okay, he's doing a whirlwind. The fuck is that ugly piece of shit? Looks like Groucho Marx meets that thing that... It's like the thing where it's looking over the wall. The sighing sage. No, it's the stupid sage. That's what we're looking at right now. The lines of this little human right here is stepping up to you too. Okay, so what are you... Oh, he's... King... Or, not King, Bon. I'm gonna get some flack for that. Bon is using Snatch on this sighing sage. And slams it in the ground. But, oh... Demon King... Wait. Oh, it was just the arms that turned in that because Meliodas' body still exists. Okay. Good for the clarification because I was like, what? Otherwise? So, okay, it makes sense now. Unless I missed it. I might have just missed where they separated and it makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so he punches Bon in the face. This is a family matter between father and son. You outsiders stay out of it. Uh-huh. Oh, Lord, it's charging up. It's charging up the only way it knows how, which is big ol' mouth blast. It's impossible. There's no way to defend against that. How do you know? I mean, you've literally possibly never seen it, right? But you kind of act like you have. But I don't know. And, good lord, Ludishel has deteriorated even further. He's like missing part of the back of his head. Okay, the energy blast, which kind of looks like Chandler's spear, to be honest. Excuse me. Big ol' blast. Well, shit. I think this might be the biggest blast we've ever seen in the series. I could be wrong, but it's rivaling one of the bigger blasts. I'd say it's at least mountain level. Or maybe it's bigger. I don't know. I'll have to let other people decide. But we see a whole town, or a shire, if you will, down there, and it's being obliterated. And it goes up way high, and those are like multi-story buildings, so yeah, it's at least mountain level. And out from the explosion, we have the Demon King, and oh, our holy boys, they used Sanctuary on the sands so that they're protected. So apparently that blast is shit to Sanctuary, apparently. Enough of this futile struggling. Well, it's not really futile when it works. Let's see. Brother. Oh, so it was probably Ludishel using up the last of his energy to cast Sanctuary. Lord Ludishel, I won't lose you ever again. Not my friends, nor my little brother. Okay, noble sacrifice. He's slowly redeeming himself. Well, I don't want to fully redeem him, but he's better in my eyes, and better in his closed eyes. Bad joke. In another 5 seconds, there won't be anything left of you. 5 seconds? I'll stop you before then. How do you know it'll be 5 seconds, Demon King? Go ahead and try it. Okay, so Bon is the one that I'll stop you before then, and Bon's fighting him now. They're kind of in a... And the Sage is now just dropping those things like they're running out of style. Lovely. What kind of resistance does Bon have at this point? It's already monstrous. Almost god level, I guess. Because he's taking the punches from a god. But he's just fighting in the explosions, basically, right? Damn it. This is bad. It's taking all my focus just to keep up with him. But at this rate, they'll all be... Oh no, don't tell me Bon's going to try and sacrifice himself. Someone's silhouette. No, it couldn't be. There's no one apart from Sir Bon that could possibly withstand this bombardment of magic. How do you think he can withstand this? Come on, Hendrickson. I mean, the dude's got some durability and stuff, but one blast, couple blasts I could understand on this magnitude, but it's like I don't know. But I guess this just shows how powerful Bond has become. Um, and oh, Naya's gonna like this, and all the Zeldris fanboys as well, because Zeldris doesn't stab the sage in the head. You, but why? You? Zeldris. Okay, so he looks better than he did the last time we saw him. I I could have sworn he was dead, because he like got wrapped up in the explosions and shit from earlier in this fight, when like I forget exactly what it was, but like while all the Sins were like safely in Pollen Garden, he was just kind of left out there. So um Zeldris, what is the meaning of this? There's another present involved in in these family matters. With a presence. Okay, yeah. It should be presence, not present. um but with his magic, the Demon King, Zeldris nullifies his father's attack. So what, he still has the what is it called? Shit. God or whatever? Which is kind of weird. What thaws his attack is the power he himself granted. Okay, I guess apparently so. The Demon King's representative's rebellion. To be continued in chapter 304, the Executioner's Wish. Oh, what? He's like, hey, I helped you, Meliodas. You give me my girl back. I don't. That would be the only wish I could assume, you know. But unless it's at this point, it's like, hey, we've been both betrayed by father. I just want this fucker dead, you know. But I don't know. Overall, pretty good chapter. I mean, it had fairly decent action. It had a lot more interactions of characters that weren't just the ones that were fighting, let's say. So it was more of what I wanted in last week's chapter, because we really didn't get to see much of the sideline characters have any form of dialogue. This chapter we got a bit more of that. Also, my theory was correct of, you know, their bodies just being out there and vulnerable. So, yee, I'm happy. That smile was cringy. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's nice. But yeah. Let me know what you thought of the chapter. I thought it was great. But anything I might have missed, you know, I'm always missing stuff. But yeah. Didn't see Hawk at all that I'm aware of. If anybody notices him, let me know. Because he was there last chapter. He was hiding like in the crook of Meliodas' arm, because it took me a minute to find him. But we did not see him anywhere else in the spirit world, so that's weird. But yeah, anything I might have missed, tell me your thoughts on the chapter. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, Discord, Twitter, links down below. And until next time, Keishlings, roll out.